Hey girl, so I just wanted to come on here and just share my testimony of how God came through for me and literally paid all of my bills, y'all. Like when I tell you the way that he came through, it was literally nobody but him. So, back in February 14th to be exact, is when I quit my full-time job to go into my business full time. Um, what made me just come with the conclusion like, okay, I need to quit my job and go full time. It was one of them situations where I was literally showing up, was feeling drained, like that feeling when you go to work and you're not supposed to be there, like everything just literally everything just start irritating you. How you go to work and you tired, like you been went to sleep, you know what I'm saying, you get up and you tired, like every little thing was just starting to irritate me. So I'm like, okay, God, like what are you telling me in this season? Mind you, at the same time my business was starting to take off. um like the orders were ordering, like it was to the point where like I was literally having to call off and VTO so much because I was getting so many orders and I wanted to make sure that I was getting all of the orders out. So I'm like, okay, God, is it time for me to go full time on my business? Because at this point in my business I was already a year and some change in. So I, constantly was praying and things like that. I'm like, okay, God, I felt like God had gave me the nudge and the okay, like, go ahead and go full time in your business. So on February 14th, I, wrote a long message to my supervisor, let them know like, hey, girl, I really appreciate everything that you've done for me, but baby, I got to go focus on bigger and better things. Child, when I tell you my sales slowed down, my videos slowed up, like everything was just like slowing up, and I'm just like, what in the world is going on, child? The bills don't stop just because things are going haywire. So at this point I'm like, okay, I'm still keeping things afloat, still getting my orders out, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what's going on. Taking my money, the little bit of money I did have in my last few checks that I had from my job, to pay the little bills that we did have, and still put food on the table. While this is all happening, because my husband, he still had his full-time job, child, they started cutting his hours, not really putting him on the schedule like that. Like it was getting bad, y'all. So I'm like, what is going on? I'm praying to God. I'm like, God, I know you got this. I know that you did not call me out this business just to leave me stinking. And child, it had got so bad to the point where like all of our money was like depleted, like from spending money on food. um and I literally had to go to like a food pantry, y'all, to like get food, because it was really bad. And I'm just being transparent, and the people who know me personally know that I do not be getting transparent like this at all, because child, I just do not. I'm one of them type of people where I just do not like people in my business, but I want to be obedient to God, one, because I know that there is someone that's out there right now, like going through what I went through, and is questioning God, asking God like, where is you at? And I just want to be obedient with sharing my testimony and letting you guys know like what is going on. So boom, it had got so bad to the point where like I had to go to a food pantry. Girl, pull up to the food pantry, they were not even open. So I'm like, I'm literally sitting in their parking lot. I'm like, God, what is, like, I'm literally like in tears. I'm like, God, I didn't literally spend my last on food. I don't know how we finna buy food. I just don't know what's going on. Like, I'm literally crying. I'm like praying. I'm like, God, please make a way out of no way. Child, when I tell you, when I literally pulled back up to my house to go pick my kids up from school, when I tell you, like, my sister-in-law, she just texts me out the blue like, y'all need some food, you want me to buy you some food, whatever, you just gotta come to me. I'm like, girl, I will definitely come to you, but girl, I don't got no gas in my car. She like, girl, don't worry about it, I'll send you the gas money, put the gas in your car, come to me, and I take you grocery shopping. That's not even the first thing that God, because when God blesses you, he'll send other people to help you out. That's not even the first thing that he did. Not only that, she sent me the money to put in the gas on my way to on my way to, go to her so that way we can go get the groceries. Why one of my tenants, so long story short, I have a rental, I have a land contract property that I had, and it was a woman, she was paying every month, to pay the property off. Why, in the midst of me going to my sister-in-law's house, she called me to tell me, she like, yeah, I don't know, I just felt this nudge on my heart to just pay you off, pay the rest of the money off that you had. Mind you, the money that she owed, the rest of the money that she owed on the house was a year's worth of monies. Child, why she tell me, she like, yeah, I felt the nudge on my heart to give you, to pay this money to you or whatever. Do you want to take it? Ask your husband, is okay, I just want to pay the house off. Y'all, when I tell y'all that money was more than enough money to pay our bills, to have money left over, and to, just to have some cushion. When I tell y'all to trust God and just do not underestimate him coming through for you, like, just keep your faith. I know you're probably in a situation and in a season where you feel like everything is just out of order. You don't know what's going on, where the money is going to come from. All these bills are piling up, especially if you have kids, because child, when you have kids and you're struggling, that's a whole nother type of stress. But when I tell you to just give it to God and really, like, just pray and just ask him to help you through it, he will help you. You just have to trust and believe, girl. I don't know who need to hear this, but all I'm telling you is, girl, keep your faith, pray, ask God to help you, and he will. Share this video too with somebody who need it, because I know that there's other people out there that need to hear this message, y'all.